All right, weather headlines, less hot conditions today. This is the final day of spring, and we're going out of the season. We're closing the season with cool temperatures, clear skies, and a light breeze. Dry conditions this afternoon, big difference over the weekend. A lot of turbulent activity this past weekend, but we will be revisiting late day storm potential after Wednesday. We'll keep those in the mountains first, and then they'll drift over the lower elevations. And then next weekend, first weekend of summer, we will be looking at more storm potential. Check this out. Colorado River Report sponsored by Jet Boat Colorado. Water temperatures this afternoon in the lower 60s. With the clear skies, use your SPF. Oh, and look at that stream flow. Just under 10,000 cubic feet per second, okay? Just under 10,000 cubic feet per second. Those historic Yellowstone floods, that river gauge recorded just over 60,000 cubic feet per second. So lots of water in that river contributed to some devastating floods. Not for us, though. We won't be dealing with that issue. We did have some flash flood watches. I'll talk about that in just a moment. Lows this morning, we fell below the average for this time of the year. Montrose, we should be right around 54. Grand Junction, we should be closer to 60. But this was a result of the cold front, and we have cooler and clearer conditions. I can't necessarily say calm just yet. Montrose County, over the weekend, we had a severe thunderstorm warning. We had some hail. Further to the south near the San Juans, we also had radar indicated tornadic activity, a little bit of rotation in the atmosphere. No confirmation yet. And then Grizzly Creek, we had a flash flood watch basically all weekend. The good thing is no debris flow. The other good thing was these storms were moving rather fast. Not every area produced good amounts of rainfall. Both Montrose and Grand Junction barely got 1/10 of an inch official, but I know some of your backyards did a little bit better. Plus, we had to deal with the wind. Oh, and that wind, Saturday, okay, basically Saturday and Sunday, everybody maintained greater than 50-mile-per-hour wind blast. That couldn't be helped. But the interesting thing about Saturday is it was a first for me. When these storms, any storms, they have a leading gust front. So when you have that storm motion, whether it's coming in from the west or coming in from the south, which it had been over this weekend with that subtropical fetch coming in from the south, that storm gust front usually pushes a little debris, pushes that smell of rain, petrichor, pushes in dust. But Saturday, this gust front from the south also brought in smoke. So very confusing, because if you were around the Grand Valley just before 4 p.m. Saturday afternoon, you saw dust, you smelled smoke, and you also could feel a little bit of rain. So yeah, very confusing time. That was the first for me that a gust front pushed in smoke. Should have anticipated it because we have both those fires in New Mexico, the Hermit Fire and the Pipeline Fire in Arizona. But not many wildfires in Colorado right now. We will be revisiting that outlook for the midweek because the midweek has storms popping up. And with those storms, you could get some dry lightning strikes, and that's never an ideal situation. We wrap up summer this afternoon, all areas a little bit cooler than we should be. We start spring wraps today, summer begins tomorrow, and we're going to do summer on a fairly typical afternoon note.